Monday, April 29th, and it is a blue day. Welcome to WSMS. Please give your attention to Sophia for the pledge.
Good morning. Please join me in a moment of silence. Please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Remember to show respect, make a difference, and set the bar high. Attention Art Club members. We have 2 Art Club members left for this year. This Wednesday, May 2nd, and the next Wednesday, May 8th, right after school until 5:30 in the art room. We are making duct tape creations. Please don't forget to turn in your field trip form and money into the office no later than Friday, May 10th. Our field trip is booked for Tuesday, May 21st to Myers Sculpture Gardens in Grand Rapids. We will be leaving the school at 9:45 a.m. and returning at 7:30 p.m. We will make an announcement right before it is time to leave that day to remind you. You may choose a sack lunch or bring your own lunch. Please let me know ahead of time if you plan to have a sack lunch so that I can let the kitchen know soon. You may also give your form and money to Mrs. Perkins in the art room.
Attention all SMS Student Council representatives. There will be a final Student Council meeting on Wednesday, May 8th at 8:30 in the LGI. Hope to see you there, Ms. Grover.
Attention boys and girls track team members. If you order track apparel, please pick it up in Coach Sears' room, room 230 ASAP. Thank you, Coach Sears.
Attention NJHS members. The last NJHS meeting of the year is Friday at 8:15 a.m. in the cafeteria. Don't forget that your field trip permission slips are due Friday. Please bring them to the meeting if you haven't turned them in already.
And now for the sports. The SMS girls track team finished a long week with a 2-1 record in both grades. On Monday, they defeated John Young and St. Pius. On Tuesday, they lost to Discovery, and on Thursday, they defeated Jimtown. The team will finish their road trip. Their last 3 meets were all on the road at Pierre Moran tomorrow, and they finished their regular season finally at home against Grissom on Thursday. Come out and cheer, Lady Spartans! And now for a special announcement.
Well, good morning, Schmucker Middle School. I hope everyone's having a great start to the week. I know on this rainy Monday morning, but I just want to again thank you for all your hard work last week. The first week of iLearn went absolutely perfectly. It just went so well. I was so impressed with everyone. Did a great job. I know we were flexible with schedules to kind of give you some more time to take some of those assessments, and just really appreciate it. Students were so great when they needed to go to a finishing area or paying attention in their classrooms. Just did a wonderful job. So this week, today we are running a regular schedule. You're obviously in your advisory class. So we're running a regular schedule today and do not have any testing in language arts or math classes. We will, though, be making up tests. So if you maybe had a test last week that you didn't finish, you very well could be called to make that up today. So teachers, please make sure you check your email. There was a message this morning from Mrs. Hoover listing students who needed to go to a finishing area this morning. So students, just pay attention and ask your teachers to check those lists, and we'll get you where you need to be for today. Now, the schedule for the rest of the week. So this week, as promised, we are going to start with the math iLearn assessments. So we'll first do Tuesday and Wednesday. Those are going to be 6-period days without advisory. So tomorrow you will go to first period, and the same thing for Wednesday, you will go to first period. So those are 60-minute class periods. Again, you'll go to all class periods for 60 minutes, and you will be working on the computer adapted test. So that test where you kind of work through it, and then you can pause and come back the next day. So just a big reminder about that is when you're taking that test and you pause, like on Tuesday when you get through your math period, you'll take it in your math class, you get to the end, make sure you pause and make sure you finish all of the questions that you looked at that day, because you will not be able to come back to those questions the next day. So please make sure you pay attention to that as you kind of go through the assessment, and your math teachers will remind you too, but that's just kind of a good practice to get into. Then Thursday and Friday this week, we will have the long and short days. So again, we will have periods 1, 2, and 3 on Thursday, which will be the longer periods. Then on Friday, we will have 4, 5, and 6 at the beginning of the day. That will be longer periods, and that will be for the performance task. So when you have math during one of those longer periods, you will take the performance task. And unlike language arts, this is only one. So there's only one performance task, one part, and that's it. So we'll hopefully finish up math this week. But if there's anything that you don't finish, again, remember it's untimed. So if you don't finish parts of the math CAT this week, you can go ahead and take it next week. The performance task you do have to finish in the same day you start it, but we've got got plenty of time for you to work on that next week. So again, we'll be sending out an email. I know it was great. Mrs. Hollenberg shared the schedule with students last week, an email. So if you ever have questions, check your email or be sure to ask your teachers. But again, I'm really proud of all of the Spartans, all of my Spartans, and all that you've been doing. So please keep up the great work. And as always, remember you need to be here at school, get a good night's sleep, and of course, leave cell phones and smartwatches in your locker or at home. You did a great job with that last week, so let's keep up the good work this week. All right, that's it. I'm going to send it back to the ladies this morning.
Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for the 5-star video. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.